Where do you get your inspiration from?
I listen to my environment, I pay attention to my environment. Every little thing I see, I log it and put it to music. And that's something easy to do still. But you don't know, just hard work and determination and the time do things or something else.
Drive rate, overstand, send me have a lot for my plate. Money on the thing, put a smile for my face. Suburb complex, condos by the lakes, all them a play it, yeah.
Welcome back to another episode of Vibes and Insight with Nando. You know it's your boss, Nando, and I building with another upload, another banging video. So, as you see in our title already, man, you know what they have to talk about. What they have to talk about Alkaline and how he manages to sustain his career, how he manages to stay relevant. And with all that is going on in the dancehall space right now, we see where his name is being mentioned continuously, and we see where he's always in the conversation whenever people are speaking about dancehall as it pertains to who are run dancehall, who are column, who are giant in a dancehall. So, you know it go already, man. Before further ado, all I want to know to do, and make sure to like the video, subscribe to the video, and always make sure that post notification bell is on, and it is on all. You know it go already, man. So whenever you get an upload, you see it pop up on the phone instant because you don't know the notification on. So we here to talk about Alkaline Zine and all the fact that his name is being mentioned with a lot of great artists, a lot of legendary artists in the game. So you know, we go already, man. Just make sure you know what to do already, and let's get right into the review. So Alkaline, the young prodigy, Earl and Barley, we touched on the dancehall scene back in 2013 scene, and when him jump on the scene, you know, him bust out big in 2014, as was stated in a live with his former manager Didnt. I don't remember what his last name, but his name is Didnt. He was saying that Alkaline, when him come on the scene in 2013, right after that, the year 2014 coming forward, him bust out big with the song 1, 2, 3. And to put aside the fact that he was with a team, like a management team, the fact that he was with a team, but on the other hand, we're here to talk about the fact, say, him do it in a way where him do it on him own. He didn't get no referral. He didn't get any co-sign. The fact that him do it big by himself. Seeing backtrack to around 2017 when the youth was around 19 years old, I should say, and the youth keep him own show, him own personal show. When you check back on a lot of dancehall artists that was there before him, that were, as we say, giant before Alkaline, the fact that many of them never take the advantage fi do it in a way like how him do it. And me not gonna take nothing from them because you know everybody era different and the music industry different when it comes to each era of each person. But the fact say the youth jump out on the scene when him a little bit of a teenager, around 17, 18 year old, and touch 19 when him a 19 year old when around 2017, and the fact say him keep him own show, the fact that the youth structure him whole career upon a level to see him as a real superstar, a real artist, not just an artist where I do this thing for a hobby, but an artist who take his music serious and the business serious. The fact, and trust me, I follow him career. I was following his career when him just bust out back in 2014. Them time when him career start grow big in 2014, because remember him come on the scene in 2013, but him bust big with the 1, 2, 3 hit song and him start dominate from them time there. Now a lot of artists was on the scene back in his time, you know, when him did bust and other artists did bust too. Or maybe to say other artists did do them thing too, but the fact that he was there on the scene, but a film name a shine more, a film name a reign more upon the scene. Like people were all also saying that it look like the new face of dancehall is the new youth we are going to run the dancehall, and so said so done, the youth dominate a era and lack of a place for himself in the music industry. and build himself a column for himself. And remember, you know, people, this a youth here is a youth where him not get no co-signing, and nobody no co-sign him not get no referral. But the fact that the youth young and do it on a level to inspire younger youths like him, which is why now we currently see a lot of new artists are come out each and every day. As the day goes by, we see some new artists in our media get a highlight, and that is because of this youth we call Alkaline. And me I follow him career, you know. And me usually come back and forth in America, and as the year goes by, this year youth your name you ever mention. When even if it comes to him and Vibes Cartel, him name ever mention between him and that them and there. Because the youth structure in music and in business, in career upon a level. Why only things most of the time you hear a Vibes Cartel or a Beanie Man I talk about career, I talk about dancehall and what it takes to be a dancehall artist or a musician. Even the other day we see Vibes Cartel went on an interview and said he has the formula for music. And when him said that, it clicked back my mind. I remember when the youth did say him find the formula and come back again. Now, them things they are clicking on me and I say, yo, is it great minds think alike, or this man I just see whether you they do from in a film era, and it's like a hit him and mates back and it just a reflect back on him. So him have to mention the fact say him have the formula, but the fact that is the youth mention that way before a time. Like me always mention and say, yo, Alkaline is before his time, and it seems like he seemed to be a person who always predict things before it happen, and then when it happen, yeah, mates, and I said, Jaja, the youth are come like a prophet. And speaking about profit, speaking about being a prophet though, when you fast forward and look upon the year where we're in currently, or prior year to this year, we see where a lot of people come out and speak by Alkaline name. A lot of artists call him name, and the youth literally name not even address nobody. It's like him predicate and know say all of this will happen, because when you listen to even him album and listen the song we call Somebody Great, and listen the things that we must say in a Somebody Great, saying that yo, him see egos are get smaller. It's like everything I play out, everything I make soon, just like how him say in him own words. And me have some clippings for play for you so you can see how him, articulate himself, and how him stated how him want do the music, how him want grow big as an artist, not just a community artist, but an artist where go down in a history to say, yo, that youth significantly did it hands down pan him own, and he remain the person where him be him no kneel to nobody, because Alkaline is a Capricorn, So no, he's not a Capricorn, he's a Sagittarius, but him stubborn pan a sense where him say, yo, tell them some stuck in my ways. Even that, Imam songs where him say, tell them some stuck in my ways, because he's a man where not gonna kneel and him not gonna bow for nobody. So I'm gonna play a clippings for you, so you hear some of the things them where he must say. And trust me, people, that youth are different, and I realize enough youth I take on to him, and enough youth I pattern the style of him, the pattern, because trust me now, when him just bust out, when Alkaline just bust out, he was the protagonist of dancehall. He was being like a rebellious type of person, but now when you see now him close in his own space, in his own circle, him just do him own thing. Him not to rush the media, him not bomb rush nothing. Him just make the youth them take over the media space and do for them own thing, because he make it on a level right now. He's just maintaining his career, or if he's supposed to do anything bigger than what he's doing, he's gonna do it, because what I understand about this man is unpredictable. He doesn't come off predictable in a sense where what's his next move. It's like a person like this, yo. Him fairly young in his career, but still he's not doing too much to say where if him forget all that, him have wally more for do, and him have wally more in the bag, in the magic box. You see what I say? So I play a clippings for you. And we'll go and listen to him and then we can speak on some of the things we say in the video.
So big on your fine space for back. Then when your body fitting and your clothes, baby on your son wicked, or that one shift and your happy axe.
how did you get that name?
I don't know, you have alkaline battery. Positive and negative, good and bad. So I just me that. I can get the Grammy side and I can get the positive side. But I just mostly Grammy mistake to. That's a lifestyle, isn't it?
Where do you get your inspiration from?
I listen to my environment, I pay attention to my environment. Every little thing I'm going to say, I log it and put it to music. And that's something easy to do still. But you don't know, just hard work and determination and time do things or something else.
And right now you're at the top of dancehall.
Yeah, man.
It's insane to see it.
I love it. Yeah, so I say, it just show me so what I do is appreciate it. So I just go and do more music for the girl them, more music for the thugs them. And you don't know you have the society tune them, so you have to balance it. You know? I'm confident that I can do that. That's what I say. And take the music to a higher level. Because I don't know, change is inevitable for anything in our life to continue. That's how I go.
So in that clippings, Alkaline shows you that he got the full insight of how the music works, how the industry thing goes and how it works. To say, him have the music for the, as him saying, me have the music for the ladies, the thugs them, and you know the societal music them have to play it. So he knows
Alkaline,
how to balance the thing, he know how to work the thing. Which is why me look into it and I say, I feel like Alkaline is the last of his kind because you see the youth them nowadays, it's just like them burning a one matches box. Like him saying in many interviews, you know, many of them artists are them burning a matches box. They don't know what to think outside of it. So Alkaline assure you, say, yo, you have to structure your thing on a level. You have to master the craft, become an all-around and not just a one-track minded person. So at that time I show in the clippings, yeah. I mean another clippings with Tim Westwood. When I play, I'm going to play
right now you're at the top of that.
Also, but
it's
what I'm gonna say is that
insane to see it.
the youth is like in mind, he wants to go down in history as a great musician, not just a certain figure or a certain person who will say, yo, yeah, boxing in, but he wants to go down in a history like a Bob Marley, so to speak, or somebody similar to a Bob Marley, or you know, you have other big names out there, but I can't come up at the top of my domes and mention some
After
big
we were
names.
done
But
speaking with
he
Alkaline,
want go down in a history in a sense, like some big, some artists where you know, say, yo, that artist did it big and he was a tremendous artist and he was very talented. And that me get from him, and watching him growing over the years, me realize that youth not even use 60% of his talent or 60% of his abilities, because you don't see him promote his music like that, or maybe if him promote it, it's a small amount of promotion. You don't see him go out right here, do the internet, the social media, be very much interactive like other artists would be. But the man there in a little corner and he's still maintaining with a strong fan base and with a collective amount of people who follow him, and it's like they're growing with him with the journey, because every music he puts out is like they can relate to it and they know where it's coming from. So let's jump into the other topic, the other video, and make gonna see what going on.
Capital Extra Alkaline, you're welcome to the UK. How are you finding this weather, family?
You know, say the cool thing is not really my style, but
oh my, killing you.
I have to just adjust, you know.
And us skinny guys feel it more than others.
Yeah, but you don't know. That's how it goes.
It is. I mean, these thick-set ladies don't feel it. Anyway, we are going in right now. I want to congratulate you, most talked about artist. I mean, the thing with you is you hit it on so many different levels. Like the lyrical style, baby, your versatility with the lyrics is incredible. Your melodies, baby, is just out of this world. And then, you know, what you're actually saying, baby. I mean, you really are hitting it.
I do it on.
Yeah, I mean, that doesn't really sound like a question, more of a statement, but that's what I'm saying right now.
Blessed.
Yeah, man. I mean, you're doing it big.
Enough respect for that.
Now, the melody thing, where did that come about, man? I mean, you just like dance around with the melodies, man. Incredible.
It's just the universe, you know, and just the vibe. Just hearing the beat and just relate to it in the realest way.
So,
Now in that clippings, you can see say, the frequency and the vibration when my flow upon, it changes from the earlier ages when him just come out in him career. It's more to say, yo, him more humble now, him more subtle in him spirit. It's like he's connected to a different realm or a different element as it pertains to him inner peace and him inner spirit. So that me get art from him and me realize that youth, yeah, the music when he sing, him realize that the music I speak a different vibration while he grow or as he grows. So it's like he has to change with the old time, the old phase. He's more him reaching a level where he's more connected in a sense, you know what I mean? Him connected in a sense where him connect with the most eyes, as I would say. At that vibe that me I get from him.
When you're in the studio, do you write in the studio or do you go in with lyrics?
Well, meds from my private surroundings, you know, and then I go to the studio.
Right. And then when you hear the beat, you just lose yourself in the beat.
I never lose myself, you know.
Find yourself. Find yourself in the beat.
Straight,
yeah, man.
straight.
I respect that.
Yeah.
I want to see that people. You know, the man said him never lose himself in the music, just as when me I say people. This youth here is connected with a different frequency, a different level of vibration. As me say, you know, life is all about vibration and frequency and energy, you know. And if you not be careful of how the energy where you rotate orbit within, life tends to make you either fall off in a certain sense or fall short in a life or backtrack in a certain thing. So you have to be careful how you operate in a life and how your vibration and move. And at that, the youth are different there. Jano.
Shout out to Fresh, your producer, man, doing it real big. Now, New Level Unlocked, number 1 on the Billboard. Very proud. Very proud of that, man.
Enough respect.
I mean, really, the fans love it, everything you'd expect, but then, you know, a lot of new things there. In fact, when you're talking about New Level Unlocked, what are the things that you are unlocking?
You know, that's a new perspective on life, you know. We're trying to take things to a higher heights, and me feel like me grew and I want to bring my fans with me, you know. So it's all a growing process.
Now, when you talk about perspective, what sort of perspectives you bring in?
We just made prosperity, success. Yeah, so I say positive vibes. Yeah, we're not really focused on the negative energy right now.
Yes.
Yeah, we get old and we need for us, you don't know, start out to life. And we encourage you them to start pretty positive ways, straight.
Is that where you feel you are at now personally?
Yeah. The music can tell you.
Yeah.
Straight up.
And just like that, people, Alkaline changes his music in a whole different way, a whole different format. Now you realize that in music, a growing type of music, the type of lyrics that we must sing to people or sing to listeners, you realize that the youth more so changes his mental state, everything about him change. So him talk it in an interview, say, yo, we now focus on certain things. We now bring we to growth. We now make we grow and build in a life because we now have a one-track mind. We now try to go backwards. We try to go forwards, which is why now him do the things that him do now. Him they even stress him brain because what is life with stress? Life is nothing with stress. So the youth, I tell you, say yo, you have to know what you are doing in life. And at that me get from the dog and respect the youth on a level. And we see it, him grow a different side of him. And people expect the same side of him, you know. But life is not all about that. The other saying goes like this: why keep doing the same thing over and over, forget the same result? That's insanity. So at that the youth a show, say, bro, you see, if you want to stay in the same phase of life, then you're not going to grow. If you want to grow, you have to change, and that the youth has said, bro.
And you feel like it's important for you to get that message to, like, you know, the youth out there, especially, you know, youth who can, you know, lose their way early.
Yeah, most definitely, because if me not do it, somebody else will do it. I don't want that.
No, it's all about you, baby.
Straight.
Yeah, man. Appreciate that. 15 tracks deep, you know what I mean? Champion Boy ringing off.
Yeah, you don't know everybody like the title Champion Boy.
Oh,
you know?
man, everyone wants to be a champion boy.
Yeah, so I guess it just worked natural.
And the Champion Boy, you really talking about yourself there?
Yeah, most definitely.
Who else? Exactly, family.
But what me really create that vlog you have mentioned though is that when you look on the artists them now, you find it that a lot of them are try so much or are try hard enough to cross over, to get signed to big labels, and then right after that you see them a get dropped or them a leave the labels them because they never really took the time out. It's like them force ripe in a sense where them get the bugger push with either management team or somebody will have the links for say, yo, get signed, and then them get signed. And because them not have a fan base, them not structure upon a level where the fans will bring you when the label sign them thinking of them head say, yo, the label are gonna push them, the label are gonna put money behind them. But no, the label not gonna do that if the label realize say you don't have the impact or you don't have a fan base where I go follow you with your music even when we not put much money in you know. A lot of artists, as me say, are signed. Nah, not them for signing, but wouldn't realize that dancehall music not sell like that. The only way dancehall get pushed is unless you as the artist have an impact, like a Vibes Cartel or a Alkaline or a few other artists out there as well. Now go say I just them alone, but you have to have a certain impact or a certain fan base where I gonna move with you, like all movements, and that we see with Alkaline now, where he doesn't need a signing or him no need to go up on the label. Or now I gonna say him never go before. He went to a lot of labels in his earlier career, but when him realized what the label I put forward on the table, him realized say, yo, me can't do this by my own because me have a fan base where loyal to me and them love me for me and my music. So the man realized say, yo, if me I make 20% off of my music, my product, and if me go sign to a label now and the label me I make the 20% and the label I go take 10% when me can make the 20 on my own. Then me no need a label. So you discover that and realize, as me say, artists have to know how to master the game, have to study the game in order to reach far. Don't you see say, yo, a lot of artists bust out 1 year ago, 2 years ago, 3 years ago, and you don't hear from them. No Alkaline way. Is a man where he may even put out 12 to 15 music a year, but his name is still being mentioned in the top 10, the top 5 artists when it comes to the yearly result of artists and the youth. It's like to say, bro, it's a work smart and not a hard way me say him a do it. The man a work smart and not hard because you will see an artist put out 50 to 100 songs a year, but yet still him as an artist will put out 12 to 15. It is always up there with them, mentioning or above them. So when we get from the whole drift of Alkaline, how he operates, him operates in a different sense where him discover and realize that you see this music business here, you have to be smart about it. You can't foolish. And you see, if you don't structure your thing from an earlier age, you're not going to be able to reap off of the fruits them off of your labor. And that why now him name and his impact is currently still dominant in the music business where he must be mentioned with other names. But when you know it already, man, make me know one to think, cause me have a more me have another part to this, but me don't want to dry it out. But when you make me know want to think about this, if you share the same sentiments of what me I say about Alkaline and how him structure his music, how him structure his business aspect of his career, make me know. And as me say now, I feel like he's the last of his kind of how him do it pan him own as an independent artist, where him no need no referral, where him no get no co-sign, and him do it big and still I do it, where him even have shows his own brand, he has a new era production, he has a Autobahn Records, and it's just on his own. Him have his shows where him concert them a keep in a different countries all over the world just by himself. And for no say the youth came such a long way, like 11 years in his career, and he might do it on a level where he look like a 20 to 30 years he might do it. And you would look back and see enough of artists them were in the game, them that much of a year, nah, do it so. But tell me what you think in the comment section. You know already, man, a Vibes and Insight with Nando. I share some insight. You know it go already, man. I'm mad thing, I'm out. Make sure you like, subscribe, and hit that post notification bell. You know it go already, man. Peace, mad.